Hello, and welcome to a HEX feature video looking at the Champions of HEX. Champions are an integral part of HEX, but what do people mean when they talk about champions, characters, or mercenaries? Champions are the persona behind the deck. They are the being who leads the deck and guides it to victory. They are, in effect, you, represented in game. If you are new to HEX, there are two aspects of gameplay: player versus player, or PvP, and player versus environment, or PvE. In these, there are three categories of champions: PvP pre-made champions, PvE characters that you create and improve through leveling and gear acquisition, and PvE mercenaries, who have set powers you unlock as they level up. Each of these champion types have a few different aspects, which set them apart from the others. As for things that apply to all of the categories, each champion will have one or more charge powers. Charges are gained by playing resource cards. Charge powers can only be used once a turn as a basic action, even if you have more charges available. In addition, each champion will have 20 health in a match. Although there are two main factions in the HEX world, the Ardent and the Underworld, the developers have confirmed that there are no card faction restrictions. They have stated that they do not want to limit deck building in artificial ways, such as limiting the card pool from which you can draw. While certain champions in PvE will create new class-specific cards for you to use in decks, all champions will have access to their full card pool. In PvP, you are able to choose a champion for each of your decks. All of the available PvP champions will be balanced against each other, and each will provide options to either further specialize a deck's role or shore up the weaknesses in the deck. With these champions, there will be no leveling necessary. They work exactly as stated every time. The developers have confirmed that they do not want PvP-focused players to be forced to do PvE to remain competitive. The HEX website confirms that there are currently 20 champions in HEX, and in the case of PvP drafts, presumably you would select your champion after your deck has been created, but this has not yet been confirmed. In PvE, the classic RPG elements of HEX are shown. The character you make becomes a custom-built champion, with you being able to pick race, class, and gender. Each champion you create will level up separately from 1 to 50 and unlock a myriad of different options. Characters will have an avatar which changes in stages as you level up, and you can create multiple champions. At the start of account creation, you will select a unique keep name, Championville, for example. Each character you create is then attached to your keep with their name reflecting this. For example, Character of Championville. As you level, you will unlock talent points that let you choose new skills, unlock special class-specific cards, and alter effects. This leads to some amazing customization in a TCG, and allows you to really tailor your character to fit particular types of decks you enjoy playing. The best part is, you can respec your character and change their focus to accommodate different deck builds. Your champion will also be able to equip 6 pieces of equipment: helm, chest, gloves, boots, weapons, and trinket, each of which will add effects to cards. This leads to an unbelievable amount of permutations for combos and synergies. In previous videos, I have reviewed cards and always comment on the equipment options available that influence them. If you'd like to see some examples, feel free to take a look at the other videos in this channel. All aspects of your character will save to a deck, so each time you build a deck, you can totally customize your champion to fit any new deck idea you have. During your adventures in HEX, you will have factions to side with while you explore lands, dungeons, and raids. Some of these factions are standalone, and others are in direct opposition. As the developers have stated that they want decisions to matter in HEX, there are certain warring factions where, once you choose a side with your current character, the other side will forever be inaccessible. Don't worry though, you'll always be able to create a new character to pick the other side. Lastly, there are mercenaries. Mercenaries are special characters that really embody a theme, card category, or specific type of card. They have a fixed leveling progression and unlock abilities at levels 5, 10, 15, and 20. I touched on mercenaries in a previous review of the card, Goblin Cooking Pot. This video really shows how mercenaries will provide unique experiences when building a deck. Each time you unlock a mercenary, you are sure to sit down and look at the type of deck you would want to build around it, or possibly even build multiple decks. Mercenaries are unlocked in PvE, either through completing quests, aligning with factions, finding them in dungeons and raids, and can also possibly be provided in holiday or other special events. The best part about mercenaries is they can turn a mediocre card into something desirable with a new unique effect. The possibilities are endless. Mercenaries then become almost like a set of followers you can tap into to specialize against a particular encounter or dungeon. These champions are fun, thematic, or purpose-specific. Have a set of goblin cooking pots you just pulled from packs? Time to make a Glorfenblort deck. Have an encounter where you need a larger hand size due to discard mechanics. Use the Monkey of the Nine Tails. Getting continually denied in a tough dungeon? Break out Athenia and try the run with her. While each of these featured mercenaries were Kickstarter exclusive, you can just see the potential the mercenary system holds for the future of HEX. The best part about the entire champion system in HEX is that it really leaves open a lot of options to expand and grow the game in ways not yet experienced in an online TCG. They can increase the level cap, add more classes and races, add more mercenaries and PvP pre-made champions. They could also provide additional custom looks and cosmetic upgrade unlocks, and there are so many more options. If any of this information sounded interesting to you, you can head over to the HEX TCG website. After you've looked around, on the main page, there is an option to donate for some excellent rewards once this game releases. If you'd like to see more HEX content in my videos, which take an in-depth look at the currently revealed cards, you can navigate to my channel, which will have additional content added regularly. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please click the subscribe button below and leave a comment on what HEX content you want, or if there is a card you would like to see on my next card breakdown. Hope to see you all in HEX for some good games and good times.